They hit me and kicked me and kneed me 15 to 20 times. All right, to the point where they broke my back.
These are sweet.
I am, you are, we are Australia.
There was a small business protest here, and I'm allowed to be here under the Charter of Human Rights. Freedom of expression, freedom of gathering, freedom of association. He goes, mate, you got to give me your name and details. I said, no, mate, I don't need to. I haven't committed a crime. He goes, if you don't, we'll arrest you. I said, mate, arrest me, and we'll see you in court. And I just thought he's going to arrest me. But what happened was an assault by 6 police officers. They just jumped me. They jumped me. I was recording on this phone. Mysteriously, that footage has now disappeared. Just disappeared. They hit me and kicked me and kneed me 15 to 20 times. All right, to the point where they broke my back. Now, I'm walking tonight in absolute agony because of what they did to me for no reason. And I'm sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit emotional here because I left my kids at home that night. They had a slumber party and I thought I was going to be back in time to cook them lunch. And here I was assaulted by 6 police officers who swore to protect people like me and people like you. And yet they did this to all of us, every single one of us here. And then they had the audacity to say that I assaulted them. It took 6 CTs and 5 weeks later for me to have my back diagnosed as being fractured. Okay, I'm still in the courts right now, guys, and I appreciate all your support because I can get away with these charges very, very easily, but I'm doing this to get rid of the government's ability to put tyranny on us through the Public Health and Wellbeing Act. Okay? That's what I'm here for. No one was around me. I had by that stage about 30 police officers standing there, mocking me, openly mocking me. They had their body cams on. Oh, he's violent, that one. Oh, he comes from a hotspot, doesn't even know it. Mocking me, openly mocking me.
The police. See this, yeah? The police were shooting this at us last year. 40mm. Tram, you dickheads. Fucking hell.
I was a little bit reluctant to come and speak tonight just because for me this place still has a lot of hurt. Obviously back in August 2021 I was shot here peacefully protesting as I approached police officers with my hands in the air asking them what they were going to do. But the story goes back further than that, as you all know. From March 2020 onwards, worldwide, we watched a mass psychosis of the people due to the propaganda that was getting put out in front of people. And what happened there worldwide was 10 times harder here in Melbourne. Everyone who lives in Melbourne felt the pain. They felt the pain, they felt the ups and downs. They saw their friends, their families, businesses, loved ones hurting. And what I love about Melbourne, the place where I grew up and the place that I've loved and lived in all my life, is that on that day when I was shot, it was painful, it hurt, it put a hole in me physically, but that hole was filled with love. That hole was filled with hope, strength and resilience. And I think that all of us as Melburnians and the whole country from that day, we grew a set of balls. We started saying, enough is enough. And 2 months later, we came out in numbers. It didn't scare us off. And I think what that told me myself is that we all have the strength inside of us. Every single one of us has the strength and the power to rise up from anything that they try to do to us. Every single one of you, I hope, from tonight, can take away love, can take away light, can go back and speak to your friends and your loved ones. What we need to do now to break this mass psychosis and continue this journey is have the tough conversations with our friends and our families. We're not going to win people over by yelling and screaming. We're not going to win people over through hate. We're not going to win people over that way. We win people through love. We win through people through conversations. I hope and I pray that every single one of you that's here tonight, and I thank all of you for coming from around Australia, I hope you can go home with love in your heart and change the narrative, change the whole story, and let's make everything better for our families and our kids going forward.